All right, welcome. This is Yoga Body Bootcamp, which is a super fun way to blend our yoga practice with cardio. And for today's class, as I had mentioned, we'll need light weights and medium to heavy even weights. So, and then if you also have a block, that would be nice too. But if you don't have a block at home, no big deal. You can use either a pillow, or if you have some Tupperware type Rubbermaid container. And if you don't worry about it, because I have a variation of it that's perfectly fine, so no worries. Go ahead and start in child's pose. And as we're in child's pose, I'll just explain to you how this goes. What we'll do here is, as we normally would in any practice, start off with integration and just kind of letting your breath be really the main focus. And after that, we'll do a little bit of a warm-up. And the bulk of the class will be focused on the boot camp portion. We'll do about 3 rounds of different exercises. 3 rounds, and each of those rounds will consist of 4 different exercises. We'll be sure to focus on cardio, upper body, balance, and lower body. And then we'll get some abs in as well. So full body workout, and we'll finish you off with some Shavasana after all of that good stuff. And that Shavasana will feel lovely, yes. So I think I see a thumbs up there for Shavasana. And if you have any sort of a playlist that you wanted to play, feel free. And one last thing, your practice or your boot camp today can be done with or without shoes on. So I choose to not wear socks and shoes, but if you're more comfortable with them, that's fine too. Go ahead and start to move your upper body around a little bit. Maybe take your arms out a little bit wider. A slight bend in the elbows. And as you bend your elbows, press your forearms down into the floor a little bit more, adding just a little bit more weight and pressure. And feel what happens then in your shoulders and in your armpit area. You can do the same with your hips and move them from side to side. Let's come up to tabletop just for a moment. Take your right arm out towards the right and slide it underneath your left armpit. Bring that right cheek down to the floor. A couple of variations here to add on. You can kick your left leg out to the side. Kind of press that big left toe down into the floor. And then take that left arm and drape it behind you towards your right hip as you roll your left shoulder over it. And then for just a little bit more, you can lean into that bottom shoulder. Release your bind. Come back up to all fours. Bring your left arm out towards the side and slide it under. Same options on this side. Start with the leg, then with the arm, and possibly move into the shoulder. Release your hand back down to the floor. Make your way back up to tabletop. We'll just go through a few cows and cats just to wake up our back body and our spine. So as we inhale, drop our bellies down, look up. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Couple more of those. Breathe in. Exhale out. Bring it into cow pose. Exhale it into cat. Back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands way forward. Tuck your toes under. Come into a high plank. Take a breath in. Lower down to chaturanga or push up. Come back up to a high plank. Press back to down dog. Drop your head. Press your heels back. Shift forward to a high plank. Push up, lower it down. Come back up high. Downward facing dog. Come forward again, high plank. Lower down. Back up high. Downward facing dog. Couple more times through. Come through high plank. Lower down. Back up high. Downward dog. High plank. Lower. High. Down dog. Give me one more. High plank. And lower. Back up you go. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Take a rag doll here. You can grab opposite elbows, or if you want to grab your big toes and bend your elbows really deeply as you fold over your lower body. I am bending my knees quite a bit right here in order to release some tension in my low back area. If you're bending your knees, play around a little bit with bending and straightening them. Rise all the way up now, mountain pose. Reach up, take a breath in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. Breathe in. Chaturanga, that's a mid plank. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift up to your toes. Bend deep into your knees. Float to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up for mountain pose. Forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, breath in. Chaturanga, you can step or jump back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come up to your toes. Press back to your heels. Lift up high. Bend your knees, look forward. Float to your hands. Halfway. Forward fold. Mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing. One more time, to your toes. Bend into your knees. Fly to your hands. Halfway. Forward fold. Rise up tall. Hands to heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale high. Forward fold. High plank, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take a breath. Let it go. Jump to your hands. Grab your weights. Maybe fives here. Good. Hold on to your weights as you're folding forward. Now just come to a halfway lift here. Press your hands or your weights just gently into your shins and then fold. Now very slowly rise up, and as you come up, keep the weights close by your side. So rather than being way out here, just bring them up to the side, and as you lift them up, first come towards the middle of your chest with the weights, then press them up high. Inhale up to mountain pose, and then do the reverse as we exhale. Bring the weights down towards your chest, down by your side, halfway lift in, chaturanga using on your weights, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Good, do that again. High to the toes. Bend deep to the knees. Top to your hands. Halfway, forward fold. Take it up to mountain. Inhale, press the weights high. Exhale, forward fold. High plank, breathe it in. Chaturanga, breathe it out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up high. Step forward in between those weights with that right foot. And come up to warrior one with the weights. Inhale, reach them up. Keep your arms about shoulder width distance. Take a breath in. Chaturanga. So pull the weights down. Press towards the floor. And vinyasa your way through. So come into your upward dog and your downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Step it through. Warrior one. Reach up. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Hands back down to the floor with those weights. Upward dog. Downward facing. Breath in and out. Right leg up. Step it forward. Warrior one again. Breathe in. Stay here. Breathe out. This time, warrior two. Open up. So you've got a slight bend in both of your elbows. Your weights and your palms are facing upwards. Hold it here. Breathe in. And exhale out. To reverse our warrior, just drop the back arm back behind you. Punch the right arm straight up. That's all you need. You don't need to reach back. Just punch it up. Take a breath in. Chaturanga. So you're going to pull the weight down, pivot, and vinyasa your way through. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Warrior two, open up. Find that little bend in your elbows. Reverse your warrior, breathe in. Chaturanga. Pull, pivot, and flow. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Empty out. Come up by your toes. Bend your knees. Hop to your hands. Halfway lift with those weights. Forward fold. Rise up to stand all the way up. Hands to heart center with those weights. Very nice. Let's go ahead and put the weights down. Face the side of your mat lengthwise. And we're just going to start tapping from side to side. Start getting our heart rate up. Getting ready to move into our boot camp. Good. Now add your arms, strong arms here. Bend your elbows slightly. Make fists as if you're blocking, right? That downward block. Good. Keep going. So a good portion of our practice today is focusing on getting our heart rate up and elevated. In order to increase that, you can always bring your arms overhead, which I'll remind you of later. That's always a great way. Or if you need to slow it down a little bit, you can always take it down to your pace. Good. Now take the arms out in front of you and keep your butt heel to butt. Good. Palms facing down, fingers open wide. Strong arms here. Good. Speed it up just a little bit. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get ready to add high knees. 2, 1. Here we go. High knees. So really draw the knee up towards your waist. Yes. And then as if you were pulling something down towards your knees, right? So you're strong here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back to center. Start with your jacks. Let me get us started. Just your regular jacks here. Just your regular jack. We'll do this for about 30 seconds and switch. So just jack it out here. Again, strong arms. Waking up the body. Keeping our heart rate elevated. Good morning, ladies. Here we go. Take it to the front. Palms down. Squeeze your middle back. So be aware when you're doing your jacks. We're so used to jumping jacks. And sometimes we don't really stay mindful of them. But notice the muscles you're using here in your jacks. Good. For the last 30, crisscross. Wrists and ankles. Keep going. Whew. I was jump roping a little bit earlier. And that's always fun too. It's hard. Good job, guys. You got it. Nice. All right. Take a sip of water. All right, let me just check one thing here. All right. All righty. Okay, guys, you ready? Yes, you are. All right, we are going right into, so in our rounds, cardio is first. So that's the fun part of going straight from our jacks right into our boot camp. So what we're gonna be doing, let me show you what they look like, and we're gonna be doing them for 1 minute, 60 full seconds. They are going to be, I'm calling them jumping planks, but you're gonna be in a high plank, and then you're gonna jump your feet towards the outside of your right hand, back to the center, to your left hand, back to the center. That's all it is. Right side, center, left side, center. Ready? And away we go. Let's go. If you, well, I'm not even gonna say that again. You got it. Keep pressing your hands firmly into your mat. And choose a pace that you can maintain. For you runners, you know all about that, right? I'm still trying to teach my 7th grader, well, I think she's an 8th grader now, about pace. Not coming out like a maniac from the beginning. All right, keep going. Keep going, keep going. We're almost there. Gosh, that went by a lot faster than I thought it would. We got about 15 seconds left. Good job, guys. Keep going. It's a really good, strong start. And you're done. Good job. I give you a bonus of 3 seconds. All right. Just let your heart rate lower a little bit. We are going to move into a move where you'll probably want a heavier weight for this one. I'm using 10. You guys might even be able to go higher than that. So whatever, maybe even the highest that you have, within reason, obviously. So I'll show you what it looks like. You're gonna be in a wide stance like so, toes pointed out away from each other a bit. You'll start by taking that weight up overhead, and I'm actually gonna take it slightly over to the right, and then as you squat down, you're gonna bring the weight to the opposite ankle or shin, come back up, and do it again. We're gonna stay on the same side, so we're gonna come down to the left shin. All right, so I haven't started the clock yet. Find your stance, bring your weight up, and here we go. And really extend. Yeah, take it way, find that diagonal line rather than just coming straight through the middle. That's really good for your side body, especially those obliques working here. And when you squat, send your hips way back. We're gonna go for a full minute on this side, and then we're gonna switch to the other side for another full minute. I know we can do that.
We can. We're a strong crew. Absolutely. Keep reaching and getting deep. Sending those hips back. Driving into your heels when you come into that squat. Very nice. Come back to the center. Take a 5-second little break here. Catch your breath. So this feels like cardio too, huh? All right, here we go. Other side. Send the hips back. Reach the arms. Find the extension in your elbows. So they're almost fully extended. Maybe a slight bend so that you don't overdo. And keep breathing. Probably have lost your Ujjayi breath by now. I certainly have. That's okay. We'll get that back later on. Absolutely. Keep going. We're over halfway there. You have about 17 seconds left to go on this side. And then we're going to be moving into some back and arm exercises. We got 5 seconds. Come on. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. You can put your weights down. We don't need it for the next one. We're going to use our own body weight as resistance. We get about a 10-second break, and during that time, I'll show you what we're doing. We're going to take a reverse tabletop. So let's have the fingers facing the feet. So this is reverse tabletop like so. And then we're going to take figure 4 legs. Right ankle to left thigh or above the knee. And we're just going to tricep dip. All right? So join me. Find your reverse tabletop. Right ankle to left knee. Let's go if you haven't started already. And these tricep dips can be fast or slow. It's up to you. But I recommend that you don't fly through them and that you really use gravity and push against gravity. So when you're coming back up, when you're lifting your hips back up, take that slow and purposeful. You can even give your butt cheeks a little squeeze when you get to the top. Yeah, let's do that. Feel that? I feel, that's funny, when I squeeze my butt cheeks, I'm feeling it in my triceps more. Not sure how that's happening. I think this time, right? All right, keep going. We're almost there on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your butt down. Take a moment here to just relax your triceps. Maybe take a little stretch. And let's switch right on over to the other side. So tabletop, reverse tabletop, left ankle, right side, and lift the hips up. Good. Take your dips as you drop your hips. Ooh. Take your dips as you drop your hips. I like that. Very Dr. Seuss. Lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. I feel these right away. Triceps are talking to me. Lift and lower. You got it. And this is an exercise too you can do on your stairs, or if you're at a park or somewhere where there's a curb, like a parking lot. This is nice to do too. Put your hands up on the curb or on a bench. Step. Lots of places that you can do this guy. We got about 10 more seconds to go. We can do this. And then we have one more exercise in this round. Woo! All right. That is it. Bring your hips down. Let's stretch it out a little bit. So take your right arm behind you. Stretch the back of your right arm. That was effective for me. That's for sure. All right. Other side. Alrighty, so balance is next. We're going to continue with that figure 4 theme. Let me show you what this looks like. If you were with me yesterday, I can't remember which of you were here with me yesterday, but we did this as a part of our flow, and we're just going to stay with it a little bit more today. So it's a figure 4 twist to a revolved warrior 3. So our figure 4, this time we're going to start with the left ankle. Actually, no, we'll start with the right ankle on the left knee and sit in a figure 4. Don't worry, I haven't started the clock yet, I'll let you know. And then we're going to take our twist. So that right elbow comes to the bottom of your lifted foot. This is your figure 4 twist. From here, we're going to open up the arms and send the right leg back. This is your revolved warrior 3. And then we're just going to come right back to the figure 4, the twist, open, revolved warrior 3. All right, ready for that? Yes, you are. Great. Figure 4, right ankle to left knee. Hands to heart center to start. Sit nice and low. Take your twist. Hold it here. Open your arms. So this does not need to be quick. This is balance. And then open it back up by coming into your revolved warrior 3. Come back to center. Try and keep the right leg lifted the whole time. Figure 4. Take your twist. When you're ready, open your arms. Fly it back. Figure 4, and if you want to go on your own, that's totally fine too. If you're not quite sure or it's helpful to just have me tell you what to do, that's cool too. Take your twist. Open your arms. Revolve warrior 3. Kick the right leg back. One more set we have time for. Figure 4. Twist it out. Open your arms. Revolve warrior 3. My left ankle is starting to give out on me. How about you guys? All right, we got our foam knitted in now. Circle the left ankle around. Give it a little love. And let's switch right on over to the other side, which the left ankle will appreciate. So left ankle, right knee. Ready? Twist. Open. Revolve warrior 3. Back to figure 4. And your twist. Open the arms. My goodness, I'm very shaky today. Revolve warrior 3. I'm going to let you keep going. Make sure you're really drawing your core in this whole time too. I haven't really cued that much, but that's really important here for stability. I think I need to remind myself of that as well. We have 12 seconds to go. All right, let's try and get in one more full set here. We're going to go over just slightly, but we'll have a sense of closure. Completeness. And bring that foot down. Nicely done. Go ahead and circle your right ankle around. Grab a sip. And that was one full round completed. So well done, you guys. All right. So we are ready to move to round 2. We're going to start with cardio just like we started the first round. I'll give you about another 10 seconds. Our first cardio is going to be some block jumps. I saw my kids doing this actually the other day too for their, they both play volleyball and they are training. And I was like, hey, I like those. We're going to do those. So be inspired. All right, so block jump is simply a jump with the arms straight up and then open up the hands. So if you want to close like this, and then open as you come up. Go ahead. If you want to take, and this time our our hips are narrow. All right, so it's just a narrow jump up high. Arms and legs are long. All right, here we go. Begin. And if you want to take out the jump for any reason, that's perfectly fine. You can also bend your knees, come down, and make them really deep squats. Up to you. Make your landing soft though, whatever you choose to do. And imagine yourself on a volleyball court, and there's the net, you're right in front of it. And you're trying to reach the top of the net, maybe even reach over. If you're tall, try and reach over. Gosh, I want to see you reach over that net. Now start to use your arms a little bit more. Yeah. It can really help catapult you up. Nice, keep going. Don't give up now, you're so close to the end of this one. Get higher, get longer for 3, 2, 1. Great, very good. Yeah, you too, Monica. I hope you were reaching over the net with those long legs. All righty, grab. So the next exercise we're gonna do is to focus on the legs, but no harm in picking up a weight. So we can always put them down. I'm gonna pick up my 8s. I don't know how long that'll last. We'll see. So if you wanna pick them up, go ahead. And we're just gonna first start off by squatting. That's all it is. If you want, you can move the weights with you, like so. If you're doing that, keep your elbows glued to your sides. Or you can keep them down by your sides, or you can drop them down to the floor. That's fine too. Good. A little bit faster here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Get ready, we're gonna start to lunge backwards. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up to stand. Step the left foot back, bring it forward. Step the left foot back and forward. Same side, left foot. Just step it back and lunge. Here too, if you want to add movement with the weights, go for it. You choose what you want to do. You can even add an upright shoulder or upright or shoulder press. It's up to you. All right, switch sides. Right leg kicks back. Just barely balancing on those right toes. Good. Take it out to the side. Left side, center. Left side, center. Left, center. Keep that right leg really stable. Slight bend in your right knee. It's the left leg that's reaching out. Feel this in your right butt cheek. Yeah, good. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Take the right leg out. Stay low. Stay low, stay low the whole time. Take it out. Back to center. Good. We got this. Barely touch that right big toe down, and then kind of bring it back to center. Send it back out again. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall. Choose whether or not you're using those weights. We're going into bicep curls right away. I'm going to go up a little bit for these bicep curls. Again, elbows are close by. If you want the full body, you can take your squats, take your lunges. I'm just going to focus on my bicep curls here. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall though. If you want to walk around a little bit, that's fine. The only thing I ask is that you not like lean into one hip like this, like you're carrying a little kiddo. That gets all of us in a lot of trouble in our low backs. All right, get ready to move to crisscross the weights. Crisscrossing your wrists, one over the other. Each time you switch, really open up now. Open it up and then crisscross. Open it up so that your middle back is working here. Not your neck, but your middle back. And your rotator cuff is opening and moving. Good. Hammer curls. This is it for the arms in this one. We're going to return to that same sequence when we go to round 3. And now you know it. Yeah, good job. And just give a little thought to the weights that you were just using for these 3 exercises. Next time we come here, do you want more? Do you want less? And good job. Go ahead and put those weights right down. Take a little bit of a break if there's anything, like my neck needs a little stretch. Anything else that you might need here. And we're moving on to balance. We're going to do an eagle crunch going into a standing split crunch. So let me show you what that will look like. We'll start with the left leg wrapped around. So your eagle crunch, you'll take eagle pose, bring your elbow into your knee, lift back up, unwind, and come into standing split. And then you'll draw your left knee into your chest, go back up, and take it into eagle. Try and keep that left foot off the floor the whole time. Okay, so let's start in eagle. Left leg wraps around, left arm comes under the right. Squeeze everything in at first, so get your strong eagle. Now crunch, elbow to knee. Rise back up. Unwind, you can just bring your hands to heart center. Bring your hands to the floor, standing split. Draw your left knee into your chest. Lift it back up. Now try and keep your left foot off the floor the whole time. You come back into eagle pose. And then take your crunch. Come back up to eagle. Unwind. Slowly descend into your standing split. Lift the left leg up. Draw the knee in. Back up you go. Take it slow. And that is the move. Keep going. We're well into this one. Almost time to switch to the other side. Finish this out wherever you are. And then we'll all meet standing. Both feet on the floor. All right, we all here? Yes. Okay, let's switch right away to the other side. Right leg wraps around, right arm under. Bring it in all nice and tight. Squeeze the core. Take your crunch. Back to eagle. Unwind. Standing split. Right knee in. Back high. Take it to eagle. You go from here at your own pace. I'll let you know when the time is up. Let your left knee bend a little bit to support you. And bring your foot to the floor. Rise all the way back up. Very, very nice. All right, that's the end of round 2. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward facing dog. Let's stay here in up dog for a moment. And just breathe here. Let's look over our left shoulder. Back to the center. Look over your right shoulder. back to the center, downward facing dog. Really press your heels back. Come to your knees. So between rounds 2 and 3, I like a little treat of some abs. So lay on your back. If you have your block or your pillow or whatever prop, great. If you don't, that's okay too. All right, I want to make sure I have everything. All right, so lay on your back. We're going to start with bicycles for 30 seconds. So opposite elbow to the outside of your opposite knee or thigh. So in fact, reach beyond that. Like look past your legs when you're doing this so that you're really using your obliques. All right, now grab your block and place it. You've got a left bent knee, and you're going to place the block right at the thigh. You're going to bring your right elbow to hold that block in place or that prop. And if you don't have anything there, that's fine too. Just bring your elbow to your thigh or to your knee, like so. All right, if you do though, keep it there. Lift your right leg up off the mat so it's straight and it's long and you're pointing your toes. Lift your right leg and lower it. Lift your right leg and lower. Keep pressing the right elbow into that block or whatever you have there. If it's your thigh, then keep pressing it into your thigh and you're just lifting and lowering that right straight leg. Lift it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Switch to the other side right away. Left leg is long. Left elbow goes into that block. Lift the left leg and lower. Lift and lower. Keep going. And also try and keep that right elbow that's on the floor. Keep that out as far as you can. So press it towards the floor rather than up towards the ceiling. It wants to kind of tuck in, so you need to force it to open up while still lifting and lowering the left leg. For 5, 4, 3, hold that block in place, don't let it move. 2, and 1. Very nice. Take your block or prop away, legs go up towards the ceiling. Take them out to a V. Reach your arms up. Take your Charlie's Angels mudra and lift and lower, lift and lower. For 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms down, legs stay up, little reverse crunches. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Use your deep abdominal muscles here. Transverse abdominis. Lift and lower. You got it, ladies. We're almost there. And then we're moving into our final round. We're going to spend just 60 seconds in each one. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Circle your ankles around. Roll yourself back up. All right, let's bang out the last round. Are we ready? Come up to stand. Our cardio is burpees. I know your sights. All right, guys? And if you want to add a push-up in your burpee, go for it. If you don't, that's fine too. Here we go. Jump up, come down, back up. Away you go. This is my version of a burpee today. You can also add the push-up like that. If you're not sure how that looks, just take a look at me and I'll show you. got it, guys. Keep going. We're doing great. This is your last really big burst of cardio for this workout, maybe for your day. So give it your all. If you need to slow it down, but do not give up. Don't give up. A minute is just a minute. We're almost there. About 10 seconds left. Come on, stay with me. This is when the change happens. When we push through a little bit further. And good job. Awesome job. All right, go ahead and grab your weights again. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time with those squats. So, as well as the arms too. All right, just start squatting it out. And you squat. Make sure you keep your heart and chest lifted. So try to avoid hunching over like that. Heart and chest stay lifted. So look forward a little bit, right? All right, ready? Step the left foot back. Bring it forward. Left foot back and forward. Left foot back and forward. Keep going. Very nice. All right, to the side. Left foot steps to the side and back to the center. To the side, center. If you want to add any sort of upper body movement, go for it. Good. All right, come back to center. Right leg goes back. Keep that left foot planted, nice and strong. Make sure your weights aren't close by like mine are. All right, take it to the side. Keep breathing. And nicely done. Good, go right into your bicep curls. This can almost feel like an active recovery, unless you're still using your legs here. Moving right into arms. We'll stay here for about 30, and then we'll do those, actually about 20. Then we'll go into the crisscross of the wrists. All right, start your crisscrosses. For your brain, try and switch each time. Right arm on top, and then left arm or wrist on top. Really open up now. Good job. Stay strong. You got it. Ready to move to hammers? Let's go. Last 20 here. All right, now one more balance that we need to get in here. Come into warrior 3. So I want to get in another balance pose here to finish out round 3. Right foot is forward. Warrior 3 legs. So left leg is lifted. Arms are down by your side. Hold on to those weights. It's probably the heaviest ones that you have. All right, and now just start to row. And row. Really bring those elbows up high. Try and get them up high. And then bring them all the way down. So your elbows go from fully bent to fully extended. Keep the weights close by your side. And keep your eyes looking forward enough so that your neck is nice and long. Good. Now switch to the other side right away. Just go right there. Keep the right hip closed. Elbows up. Belly button in. Pull it in. Keep it in. Squeeze your thighs. Almost done. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. We did it. Ah, we did it. Weights down. Good job. Come to the top of your mat. We are done with boot camp. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Oh, my arms feel heavy. Exhale, fold. And just let your head hang here. Drop your head. Let your neck surrender. Step your left foot back, come into a low lunge, and then walk your right foot over. Come into half pigeon with the right shin forward. Left leg is back. Head down. Allow your heart rate to slow down. And try and return now to your Ujjayi breathing, in and out through your nose. And let those inhales and exhales lengthen. So if you're counting them, maybe you start at 4 count, can you get up to 5 or 6 or even 7 or 8? And continue keeping track of your breath and being really aware of it. But just press yourself up, bend your left knee, take a quad stretch here as you draw your left heel in towards your booty. But let your focus still be on your breath. Release your back foot. We're gonna do a split down dog. We did one of these yesterday too, but this will feel really nice again today. So your front foot stays pretty much where it is. Straighten out your knees. So it's like a pyramid pose mixed with a downward dog. That right foot is behind the left wrist. Drop your head here. And come back to down dog. If you want to lift the right leg up, let's do that. 3-legged dog, right leg up. Bend your right knee, open up your right hip. Circle your right ankle around a little. And then bring it back to the floor. Take your left shin forward for half pigeon on this side. Focusing back on your Ujjayi breathing. Slowing your heart rate. Slowing your breath and bringing ease into your left hip. Bend your right knee. Catch your right foot. Give yourself a quad stretch on your right side. Release your foot. Come into that split down dog. Bend into your front knee a little bit to release into three-legged dog, left leg up high. Bend your knee, open your hip, circle your left ankle around. Bring your foot back to the floor, step your feet forward. Bring your butt down to your mat and lay on your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Drop your feet down, keep your knees bent. Your feet are as wide as your mat. Drop your knees over towards the left. Option to take that left foot and place it on top of your right knee for a little extra. Open up your arms and look to the right. Come back to the center. Switch to the other side. Drop the knees to the right and take your right foot to the top of your left thigh or knee. Look to the left. Come back to the center, keeping your legs wide. Just straighten your knees out. Arms to your side or anywhere that you're comfortable. Setting yourself up for Shavasana. And really don't cheat yourself out of this. This is every bit, if not more important than everything else we've done today. So please don't cheat yourself out of this time to just let the last almost hour wash over you and settle into you. If thoughts come up in your mind, then just allow them to be there and just as easily allow them to pass right by. Take a breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to move your fingers and toes. Take your time waking up. Maybe you need a good morning stretch, arms overhead, point your toes away. And when you are ready to transition, draw your knees in nice and tight. One more time to just feel your low back pressing into the floor. If there's a happy baby maybe you want to take here, go ahead and take that as a transition as you move into the fetal position, laying on your side. And then come up to a seat. And keep your eyes closed if you'd like. Bring your hands to heart center. Being aware of all the goodness that you just did for yourself, for your body, your mind, and hopefully your spirit as well. Remind yourself the importance of being good to your body, what you put into your body, food and drink, what you expose yourself to in terms of what you watch, who you associate with. All of these things have an enormous impact on your mental and your emotional state. Draw your thumb knuckles up to your third eye center. The divine light and power in me sees and honors the divine light and power in each of you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. And as we bow forward, let's bid each other namaste. All right.